All right, letter of intent day with Coach Graham. And what do you like most about this class?
Well, we signed some guys about as tall as you.
Yeah.
No,
I have no eligibility left, Todd.
I think it's the obviously from a defensive standpoint, we graduate 16 guys next year. We wanted to bringing in 15 players, and we got the right guys. So we're excited about what being able to stack that and develop depth on the defensive line. I really felt that the secondary was real important. I think we really met our needs there. And then at wide receiver, we needed dynamic players at wide receiver, and I think our fans are going to be excited about the young men that we're bringing in at that position. It's going to be we're 14th in the country scoring points, and we're fixing to be able to score a bunch more. So we're excited about that. Wanted to sign a quarterback. That didn't happen for us, but feel good that we got the right young men that are going to help us win a championship.
Wide receiver Jalen Strong is the one name. There's others, but let's just talk about Strong because he's at the top of this class.
Jalen is one of the most dynamic wide receivers that I've seen on film. Just electrifying, and he's 6'4", 205-pound young man that's very, very physical. Along with the other guys that we signed there, all of them are 6 foot, 6'3", 6'4". Joe Morris, another 6'4", 200-pound wide receiver. Cameron Smith, a speedster from Texas. E.J. Jefferson, 6'4" receiver. Then you take Ronald Lewis as a guy that can play running back and receiver. We got some guys that can really fit with Marion Grice, DJ Foster, Chris Coyle. We think we've really helped ourselves from a playmaker standpoint.
Flip to the defensive side. Hardison comes in. Your defensive front really deep.
Yeah, I mean, obviously with Will and the group coming back, the standard that we've set there in this defense, we won't play defense. That's our deal. We want Arizona State, every great defensive player on the West Coast want to come here to play football because it's an attacking style. It's one that that's where we want to establish. Marcus Hardison, Demetrius Cherry, this group of Corey Smith, Kisma Jagny. Those four additions to this already very good defensive line gives us the depth, and you're going to like Hardison. And obviously, we think that you look at him and Cherry, 6'7", 6'5", guys that can really impact the quarterback. We're excited about them.
You brought in some size in the secondary. Talk about that a little bit, the philosophy, some bigger guys back end.
I want guys that, obviously that are long, that can put their hands on people. We play a lot of matchup coverage, and we like to press with our corners. And Damaris Randall's a dynamic player, led the junior college nation in interceptions this last year, I think with 9 interceptions. We wanted guys that obviously that can are playmakers, and we've got guys. I think Darby's one of the best defensive backs I've ever coached, but we wanted to add some size and physicality to that group, and we were able to do that.
Fans will say no quarterback, no running back. When you look at quarterback, you can't talk about players that aren't here, I know. What's your thought on where you stand right now?
Well, we're sitting great with the 3 young men that we have, going into spring, and obviously we'll look to add one, whether it be this spring or whether it be, next recruiting cycle. I have no problem with that. Obviously, we got to have at least 3 quarterbacks, so we'll look at that hard. Obviously, that was something we didn't plan for. Recruiting happens like that sometimes, and all we can do is do things the right way and hope it happens. Things just didn't fall right for us in that position, that's the way things go sometimes. The running back deal is not a problem. We went and tried to sign, one of the top running backs in the country. We didn't do that. And so Ronald Lewis and Demore Nelson, 2 guys that are, one's a 3-back and one's a receiver that can both play running back. Running back's a position that we feel has great depth right now. Adding those 2 guys that can do that as well. We'll have Middlebrooks back from injury this next year, along with DeAndre Lewis. We think that we're sitting good in that position.
And for 2014, I know you can't talk about that in terms of personnel, but 2014 now, you go to a kid's home and say, we have need here at quarterback and running back. It really sets you up well for next year.
Well, most people have 5 quarterbacks on scholarship. We never will. Our number is 4 because we want to be able to recruit the best. And then quarterbacks look at those depth charts, and obviously just having 3 is going to allow us to attract a great one. And again, that wasn't the plan, but that's how we'll move forward with it. And that's not to say we won't add somebody. It makes it attractive, for a young man that's wanting to transfer to as well. So if a guy's a young guy, that we think has the ability, we'll look at that route as well. But we're not just going to fill that position because this offense is very attractive. Obviously, we're very, very stable at the quarterback position, and so we feel good about it.